In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Garmin Fenix 5 and talking about whether or not it's worth picking up as a golf watch. So what I'm going to be covering in this video are my first impressions of the watch, what it actually does, how it performed, the pros and cons, and also the best pace to pick it up. So I'll just mention our gear giveaway. If you want to enter in, all you have to do is subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment giveaway down below. Do these and you'll be automatically entered. Okay, so let's start with my first impressions. So this is a multi-sport watch from Garmin that does offer a lot more than a normal golf watch would. It is built for a bunch of different sports like running, swimming, hiking, that kind of thing. So it's made for the outdoors, so it definitely is tough and durable. But that being said, it does still have all the golf features you'd be looking for, which is definitely great. So what features does it actually have? So the features of this watch are similar to most of the top golf watches, and then it shows the distance to the entire green and also hazards on the course. It also does have the pin placement feature, so you can basically drag the pin around to get a precise distance. This is going to really help with distance control. I know it's helped me a lot just because I always found that I was either hitting it at the back of the green when the pin was on the front, or kind of the opposite. So this is going to really help you figure out exactly how far away the pin is, so you can select the best club possible. And then it's also going to come with over 40,000 courses that you can download. They're going to be from around the world. It does have the auto shot feature, and it also is compatible with Garmin TrueSwing. So those are kind of the main golf features that it does have. So it does pretty much have all kind of the basic ones that you would want in a golf watch. So was the design actually good? And what I like about this watch is that it comes in 42, 47, or 52 millimeter. The screen size is the same regardless, so you can pick whatever size you want. The screen size is about 1.1 inches. It does come in either glass or sapphire crystal. I went with a glass just because it was a bit cheaper. You can also interchange the bands to find the one that's most comfortable for you as well. But one of the major downsides to it is that there are so many different features on it, so it can take quite a while to fully understand how to use the watch. I know I've used quite a few of these in the past, and even me, it definitely did take quite a while to fully understand how to use it. If you're just using it for like the golf feature, it's really not that bad. But if you want to use all the other features, it's going to take you a little bit to fully understand how to use it. Not really a big downside, but that's definitely one thing to keep in mind. But how did it perform? This is kind of the main thing that really matters. But with a steep price tag, you're going to hope that it's incredibly accurate. But long story short, it was pretty much just as accurate as my favorite golf watch, the Garmin S40. It was always within about 4 to 5 yards of the course markers. It wasn't 100% quite as accurate as the Garmin X60, but it definitely was like a few yards off. That's completely fine with me. That's all you can really ask for. It's pretty much the standard across most watches. But since it is made for outdoor activities, the reception was always super quick and super reliable. Some of the ones out there, more so some of the cheaper ones, they do take quite a while to catch on to the satellites and all that kind of stuff, and they do take a little bit to read the distances, all that kind of stuff, calculate your shots. But this one is super quick and super consistent as well, which is a big plus. In terms of battery life, this is one of the best, and it lasted us about 4 full rounds in GPS mode, which is more than most of the golf watches, so that is another big plus to it. But let's just cover the non-golf features that it does have. So it is a pretty cool watch in that it does pretty much everything you'd want it to outside. It does have a heart rate monitor, it's Bluetooth compatibility, and it's going to keep track of your fitness activity and give you a bunch of data. If you are into all that stuff, like I was saying, it's going to keep track of your heart rate, steps, calories burned, all that kind of stuff. It also has full mapping and navigation built into the watch as well. It has a compass and then also an altimeter, which is cool if you plan on using that as well. Just more features that you can use for the outdoors and that kind of thing. But let's cover the pros. So it's a watch that does pretty much everything you'd want it to do. It's a lot faster and more accurate than others. And then I found it to be more comfortable compared to other watches on the market as well. It was a little bit big and bulky, so if you don't like that, you're probably not going to find it very comfortable. It wasn't the most comfortable watch I've ever had, but it was better than most of kind of like the bigger and bulky watches on the market. Cons, it's an expensive watch. It doesn't have as many golf features as the S60. it's pretty complicated to learn how to use all the features, and then the screen resolution isn't as good as some. But pretty much those are the main pros and cons to it. But let's talk about the breakdown. So performance score, I'll give it a 9, price score 7, ease of use 7, my purse score an 8, which is kind of middle of the pack. There are some that are better, there are some that are worse. Okay, so frequently asked questions, does it have a touchscreen? No, it doesn't. Will courses in my area be on it? So about 80% of the courses I normally go to were on it. The ones that weren't were kind of smaller, like par 68 courses, that kind of thing. But pretty much all of the bigger full-size courses were on it. Is there a better golf watch on the market? The best kind of strictly golf watch I've tested was the S40. It doesn't have all the other non-golf features that this one would have. But if you are just looking for a strict golf watch, the S60 is probably your best bet. But if you do kind of want something that has more kind of features that aren't related to golf, this is definitely a great option. But is it worth it? Taking into account all the pros, all the cons, I would say the Fenix 5 is worth picking up only if you're really going to use it for other outdoors activity, like hiking, running, swimming, or that kind of thing. It does have most of the features you'd want on the course, but it does come with a pretty steep price tag. But that being said, if you do just need a golf watch, I would recommend checking out the Garmin Approach S60. It is a bit cheaper and it does have a few more golf features. But if you do have the cash lying around and you do want this one that has more non-golf features, I would give it a thumbs up for sure, and I would recommend it. But if you would like to see more images or reviews of any of the mentioned products, or you want to get any of them for the lowest price available, click the link in the description down below. At the time of the video, that was the best place I could find it, so you can go ahead and check out the current price if you want. And if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. And that's going to be it for the video. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.